Welcome to the Nosebleed Podcast. My name is Chad Wilkinson, host of the Nosebleed Podcast.
Popping eight pets on my coat. I'm at the road, feel like I'm Batman.
I'm a Bahamian-born personal trainer turned podcaster that moved from the Bahamas to Houston, where it hosts some of the best international superstars we've seen in the game, whether that's Hakeem Olajuwon or even Yao Ming. But that's not the superstars I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones from where I'm from. You have Eric Gordon, you have Lyndon Rose, you have LJ Rose, and you have Debbie Ferguson, and you have performers like Buddy Hield when he came over to Houston for his NCAA run. But where would I have been sitting if I went to that game? Probably in the back of the back. Why is that? Because that's where my first game was. April 12, 2009. I went to a Miami Heat game. They played against the New York Knicks. That game, I was up there with Alonzo Mourning's jersey. Yes, that height. Did I get a nosebleed from it? No. But that's the reason why the podcast is the name that it is. For the fans that sit all the way up in the back, but still enjoy it like they're right on the side of the players. With this view, I couldn't see nothing, but then again, I saw everything. I was the loudest fan in that entire arena without even being a Miami Heat fan. And that's the real goal of my podcast, is to help the fans that sit all the way in the back to feel heard. Those who are in back of the arena, back of the concerts, back of the stadium, wherever you are, I want you to sit in this chair, whether you're 15 years old, whether you're a broadcaster, statistician, whether you're a barber, whether you're a former athlete, whatever it is, I want you to sit down and you tell me, who is your favorite team? Who is your favorite player all time? What is your most memorable moment? Everything that made you a fan of that certain team, pour it out. Be heard. Because most of us aren't heard, but we are the loudest in that arena. And I like to help anybody who's willing to sit down and tell me about how much a fan they are if they feel like they're not heard. My Houston hot take. Oh, that's a good one. My Houston hot take is that the Houston Texans, with the addition of Joe Mixon, with the addition of Stephon Diggs, with the addition of, coming back off injury, Tank Dell, they will make it to the AFC Championship game, but they'll lose. Yes, Stephon Diggs. You'll be watching another celebration in the background, Stephon Diggs, when the Kansas City Chiefs go for a three-peat and win the Super Bowl once again. But Houston will make it to the AFC Championship game, losing 27-24. Harrison Butker gets right into place after a big catch from Kelsey, putting them on the 35-yard line, setting them up for a good field goal range, and they lose that game. Sadly, Houston, I'm sorry. Yes, this is where I reside, but that's where I see it. At the end of the day, go Houston, 2-4-2, represent Bahamas.